Hey guys, welcome to Atari Series 7, and today I'm reviewing this, which is the Marvel Legends series Kingpin Wave 6-Armed Spider-Man. So really blessed, I found this night at GameStop, and I haven't seen any of the Kingpin Wave figures yet, so pretty cool to find this one. And we have the Legends series logo, we have the spider symbol, we have Build-A-Figure Kingpin, Spider-Man, and then on this side we got some artwork, and on the back we have a picture of him, a bio, and the other characters available. So yeah. So here we have the 6-Armed Spider-Man, and just right off the bat, I'm really getting hit with kind of nostalgia here from Spider-Man the animated series, and that episode, I think it was an episode, maybe an arc where they gave him multiple arms. I believe this is based off the comic, and I think that episode was also based off the comic, but still reminds me a lot of that episode. I love the 1990s animated Spider-Man. It was a really good show, and in my opinion, is the best animated Spider-Man series. But yeah, so this one's pretty cool. I love the design on him, his eyes. I like how they did the molded webbing. It looks really cool. It's not painted or anything, but it looks really nice. I like how big the eyes are too, and again, just the molded webbing looks really good. You can also see the spider symbol, and the fabric on the suit, the style they kind of did for the fabric, even though it's not real fabric, it looks like fabric, and I think they did a good job with that. The blue has like little indents and stuff, and it looks really nice, and you can see where it's busting out with the multiple hands, and they look really cool how they did that actually. And on the back you can see the red spider symbol, which looks very cool. And I really hope one day they do a version of Spider-Man just like this, like without the multiple arms, because this is a really nice version of Spidey, and I think it looks pretty cool. He's got his web swinging hands, which look nice. Again, some more of that molded web, and then he's got the blue fabric style that runs down, and molded web on the boots. So yeah, I really like the detail on this guy. Now, this figure has been a little controversial due to the fact that it doesn't have an ab crunch. A lot of people are complaining about that. Honestly, I don't care. I really don't like the ab crunches that much. But basically, what that means is the character cannot move its torso, it cannot rotate, and it cannot go up and down. Now, the reason for that is because there is 6 arms in it, and I think that's a very good excuse for not giving him that. Again, like, I never really cared that much about ab crunches or stuff, but like, it makes a lot of sense. Like, molding wise, it would be really hard for them to kind of do that and these, so I understand why they did not do that, and I really don't think it's that big of a deal. It has a 360 at the head. It can look up and down. It has a 360 at each arm and swings out the shoulder, 360 at the bicep, and double jointed elbows on each arm, 360 at the wrist, and it's on hinges. And again, all of the arms can do all of that, so that's pretty cool. A lot of things you can really do with this, like punch someone, web swing with that hand, shoot more webs with this hand. Again, there's just so much that you can do with the articulation and posability that it's really cool. And it's from an obscure Spider-Man storyline too, which makes it even kind of cooler. So I like that, and yeah, it's just kind of cool to have all the little different parts of articulation. And again, I like how they did the rip part of the suit onto the arms, like the arms have busted through. That's pretty cool. The legs come forwards, backwards, and outwards. There's a 360 at the thigh, double jointed knees. They are a little stiff though. There is a 360 at the boot, and the feet move up and down and pivot. So pretty good in terms of articulation, and yeah, I think they did a good job for what it is, especially. And really quickly, here's a size comparison. Spider-Man Homecoming Tech Suit Spider-Man, and this Spider-Man is a little bit bigger or taller, but most of the MCU Spider-Mans are shorter because Tom Holland, a teenager, it's kind of like their way of making it more accurate, which I think is pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, they are relatively close in terms of height, as opposed to some of the comic book Spider-Man action figures. I think they're pretty close, but this one does look to be a little bit taller. And yeah, overall, I think this is really nice. If you like Spider-Man the animated series or the comic that this is based on, you'll definitely like having this. Or if you just like having obscure Spider-Man characters in your collection, this is pretty cool. It does not include a Kingpin Build-A-Figure part, so if you don't if you're wanting to build Kingpin, you actually don't have to buy this action figure. But if you just like it, definitely worth picking up. I think you're definitely getting your money's worth here. Just with the articulation and everything, it's pretty cool. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.